Okay, so far in the last class we discussed about the problem that faced by the national leaders and the government of India to build a new nation. Clear or not? The problems of nation building, number of challenges they faced, right? Yes or no? Okay, so we discussed that. Again, number of or numerous things are there in this chapter to be discussed. Okay, the same time for a student of history and a student of political science, the most important aspect is you have to thorough with the dates and events. Dates and events are important. It is too important for us. Okay, so please write this timeline. Okay, later I will ask questions from that too. Write on. So 15th August 1947, we know that what happened at that time. So in this chapter, basically, we are starting the chapter from this particular year, 1947. 1947, August 15. Okay, right? What happened at that time? Write down. Write down. India got freedom. India got freedom. Okay. Okay. Next one. 30th Jan 1948. Write in your notebook. Okay. 30th January 1948. Can anyone tell me what happened in that year? What happened that year and that particular day? India, we are commemorating that day as Martyrs Day. Martyrs Day. Then who died? It's Mahatma Gandhi. So write down. Nathuram Godse assassinated Mahatma Gandhi. Nathuram Godse, Nathuram Godse, Godse, assassinated. So murder of famous leaders, famous personalities. So we will use this term, assassinated. Right or not? Okay, assassinated Mahatma Gandhi. 1951. Muslim population in India. Muslim population in India accounted for accounted for only 12% of the total Indian population. Only 12% of the total Indian population. Only 12% of the total Indian population. Okay. Next one, 1953. 1953. 1953. The State Reorganization Committee was set up. The State Reorganization Commission, not committee, commission was set up. The State Reorganization Commission was set up. Okay, next, 1956. The State Reorganization Act was passed. The State Reorganization Act was passed. The State Reorganization Act was passed. Okay. Now, different dates are here. Okay, related with the formation of different states. Write down. 26th January 1950. 26th January 1950. Formation of Assam, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, formation of Assam and Uttar Pradesh. 1st October 1953. 1st October 1953. Formation of Andhra Pradesh. Formation of Andhra Pradesh. 1st 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 Jan 1956. 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 1st 1 Formation of West Bengal.
So can you tell the year once again?
1st Jan 1956. Formation of West Bengal. 1st May 1960. 1st May 1960. Formation of Maharashtra and Gujarat. Formation of Maharashtra and Gujarat. 1st December 1963. Formation of Nagaland. Formation of Nagaland. 1966. Punjab. Punjab. Haryana and Himachal Pradesh were separated from the larger Punjab state. Haryana and Himachal Pradesh. Haryana and Himachal Pradesh were separated from the larger Punjab state in the same year. Okay. 25th Jan 1971. 25th Jan 1971. Formation of Himachal Pradesh. Formation of Himachal Pradesh. Formation of Himachal Pradesh. 1972. Meghalaya, Manipur, and Tripura became separate states. Meghalaya, Manipur, and Tripura, they became separate state. Separate state. Okay. 1987. Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh came into existence. Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh came into existence. Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh came into existence. Okay. Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, and Jharkhand were formed. Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, and Jharkhand were formed. Second June 2014. A new state of Telangana separated from Andhra Pradesh. A new state of Telangana. A new state of Telangana separated from Andhra Pradesh. Separated from Andhra Pradesh. Okay. These are some important years from that chapter. Okay. The problem of nation building. So this is related with the first challenge that what we face. What is that? Shaping the territory of the country, right? Shaping the territory of the country. Write down challenges of the new nation. Now some facts and figures are there. Okay, facts and figures are there. I will say the notes. You just write down. Okay, and I will keep a small test for the things that what you are writing here. Clear? Okay, simply you are become passive audience. Okay, you are not interacting in the class, means it is not at all not good there. Okay, the same time after the class you are not, I want to see, just take a picture and send it to my number there, right? Everyone. Okay, next one, challenges for the new nation. The first speech of the first prime minister of India, the first speech of the first prime minister of India, the first speech of the first prime minister of India. Before sending the note to me, correct the spellings there. Okay. If I find any spelling errors, punishment will be there. Imposition will be there. Mind it. Okay. Before sending the note, correct the spellings. If any doubt means you can ask me, no problem. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first speech of the first prime minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. At the hour of midnight, at the hour of midnight, on 14-15 August 1947, on 14-15 midnight 1947, I mean 14-15 August 1947, was known as a famous, what is the name of that speech? What was that name of that speech?
Trust with destiny.
Tryst with Destiny. Correct. Okay, write down. Known as famous. TRYST. Tryst with Destiny. 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 Okay. Destiny. Speech while addressing a special session of the Constituent Assembly. A special session of the Constituent Assembly. A special session of the Constituent Assembly. Second point. This was the moment all Indians had been waiting for. This was the moment. This was the moment all Indians had been waiting for. All Indians had been waiting for. But this was not going to be easy. But this was not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. India was born in very difficult circumstances. India was born in very difficult circumstances. India was born in very difficult circumstances. Very difficult circumstances. Perhaps no other country by then was, perhaps no other country by then was born in a situation more difficult than that of India in 1947. That of India in 1947. Okay. Okay, next point. Freedom came with partition. Freedom came with partition, which made people homeless. Which made people homeless. Freedom that came with the partition of the country made people homeless. Okay. So this is the first 2 pages discussing, right? Or telling to us what happened there. What happened there in the first 2 pages? So the speech by Jawaharlal Nehru, the tryst with destiny, clear or not? Now it is our opportunity. We want to create our destiny. Clear? We have opportunity to do that. Okay. At the same time, we discussed that there was a trouble related with the partition of the country in 1947. 1947. Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the Indian Union Muslim League, they argued for, or they demanded for, separate territory for Muslims, right? Separate territory for Muslims there. Okay, so Mahatma Gandhi and the National Congress tried to solve that problem through discussions, deliberations, and negotiations. But finally, the stand of IUML that became successful. So British allowed them to divide the country, right? Okay, so we got independence. Okay, related with the theory called the two-nation theory, right? two nation theory. As a result of that, the country that divided into three, right? Two nation theory, but that divided into three. How it is? Pakistan that divided into two, right? Western Pakistan and Eastern Pakistan. Okay, the present day Bangladesh. Present day Bangladesh. Clear? Okay, so country divided. So that created a serious problem, very serious problem in the boundaries, okay, or the territory of India, Pakistan, India and Pakistan. The people from both sides, okay, Hindus, they stayed in Pakistan territory, okay, the territory of Muslims, they started moving to India, okay, by leaving all their assets in Pakistan, right? Yes or no? So like that, the people in the state in India, basically the Muslims in the frontier line or near to the territory, they started moving to Pakistan, and these two communities made trouble to the other. Clear? Muslims made trouble to the Hindus, and Hindus made trouble to the Muslims. A communal violence spread out there, so government is failed to control such kind of violences. Clear? Number of people died in that incident. I showed you numerous pictures related with that incident. Clear? The partition of India and moving of people from one country to the another one. Clear? I hope, sorry, I hope you observe that pictures in the Life magazine's archives. How many of you tried that? How many of you tried that to observe the pictures from the Life magazine's archive there? Nobody. Okay. So sad too. So sad, so sad. Okay, try it. So we want some interest. Okay, we want some interest. Clear. So for us, knowing the past, that should create interest, and that wanted to create interest. Clear or not? Then only we are able to understand why we wanted to learn all these things there. So if you're thinking so, okay, we'll come to a point. What is that? Why we want to learn all those things there? All these things there. It's already happened. Okay. In Malayalam, we will say that. Okay. Nobody will see what is that? Chatta kunyinte jadagam nokkuka. That was a saying in Malayalam. Okay. Something has happened already. Then why we are learning that? Why we are observing that? Question is there, right? But a political science student or a social science student or a history student want to give the answer always. What is that? We want to learn the past because the mistake that committed by our ancestors, we should not committed it again. We should not. Clear or not? That's why we are learning all these things there. Clear. So we know the problems that happened in the past that created serious troubles in the society, right? So Japan, that country is not that interested to maintain an army or nuclear weapons today because that country faced the worst trouble related with the war, the Second World War, right? Right or not? So the past taught us should not do this. If you do so, the future will become a serious trouble for you people. Clear or not? Understand? That's what the Japan. Okay. So the past they told us that the past taught them. Okay, should not do that. Should not do this. Okay, clear or not? Clear or not? Only for that. Only for that. Are you thinking that the science students are not learning the past? Are they? Are they learning past? Each and every subject in the world have its own past, right? The past medical history of a patient, right or not? The past we want to know. Then only we are able to treat him. We want to know the past. Clear or not? His habits, his food habits, his what are you gonna habitual uh, attitude. I mean, there very things are there with different people there, right? Everything we want to know. So past is important. Past is important. Okay, that's what I told you to observe these things from the archives of Life magazine, Life magazines. Okay, let it be. So this is what the challenges of a new nation. So the nation is born, but with a serious trouble, serious problems. Okay, clear or not? A newborn baby, but with a number of diseases, number of diseases. Okay, we can say like that. A newborn baby with a number of diseases. So it is a responsibility of the doctor to give a cure. Okay, provide a cure to that baby. So that's the government here. Next one, the three challenges. Three challenges. We discussed that. The three challenges that faced by India at the time of its independence. Write down. Write down first. Immediately after the independence, immediately after the independence, there were many challenges. There were many challenges. There were many challenges in independent India. In independent India, that needed a solution. That needed a solution. That needed a solution. That is, first one, a challenge to shape a nation as a united country. The challenge to shape a nation as a united country. The challenge to shape a nation as a united country. Second one, to develop democratic practices. To develop democratic practices. To develop democratic practices. And to ensure development. And to ensure development. And to ensure development. And well-being, development and well-being by evolving effective policies for economic development for economic development economic development and eradication of ERADACATION, eradication of poverty and unemployment. Poverty and unemployment. Eradication of poverty and unemployment. Okay, what are the challenges? What are the three challenges? The first challenge is to shape a country, right? A union. Okay. Second one, to develop a democratic practices. Third one, and development and well-being by evolving effective policies and economic development and eradication of poverty and unemployment. All right. So the third point is eradication of poverty and unemployment. Clear? Okay, these are the three challenges that faced by our government at that time. Okay, so just read that. Just read that. Any doubt means you can ask me. These are the notes important for the examination too. Okay. Next topic for us it is partition. Partition. Displacement and rehabilitation. Displacement and rehabilitation. Write down. According to the two nations theory, advanced by the according to the two nations theory advanced by the Muslim League India consisted of not one but two people, not one but two people, not one, but two people, Hindus and Muslims, Hindus and Muslims, Hindus and Muslims. That is why it demanded Pakistan. That is why it demanded Pakistan. That is why it demanded Pakistan. A separate country for Muslims. Pakistan, a separate country for Muslims. Okay, completed. The Congress opposed the demand. The Congress opposed the demand and the theory for Pakistan. And the theory for Pakistan. And the theory for Pakistan. Okay, next point. Several political development in 1940s. Several political development in 1940s. Several political developments in 1940s. Okay. The political competition between the Congress and the Muslim League, several political development in 1940s. The political competition between Congress and the Muslim League, Congress and the Muslim League, Congress and the Muslim League, and the British role, ROL role, led to the decision of the creation of Pakistan. Led to the decision of creation of Pakistan. Creation of Pakistan. Creation of Pakistan. Next point. Finally, on 14th to 15th August 1947, finally on 14th, 15th August 1947, August 1947, two nation states came into existence. Two nation states came into existence. Two nation states came into existence. India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan. Okay, so we know that it is the IUML, okay, Indian Union Muslim League, the political party. Basically, they raised the voice for Muslims. Okay, and their idea was what is that? Muslims, they are minorities in India. Clear, minorities in India, so they need a separate country for Muslims. They afraid that, okay, what is their fear? The Hindu majority will dominate over them. Okay, majority Hindus will dominate over the minority. That's what that was the fear. Okay, so they forced the British government to divide the country or create a separate territory for the Muslims. Clear? Okay, but Congress party it was against that idea of the two nations theory. Okay, clear, and the demand for a separate country called Pakistan. Clear. Okay, but what happened? What happened? All the activities or all the programs that are organized by the Congress party to solve this issue that become in vain. Okay, there is no result for that. And at the same time, British government supported the idea of Muslims or IUML, Muslim League, under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Finally, in 1914, 15 August 1947, the country divided into Pakistan and India into two. Okay, so two nation states came into existence. Okay, next important topic is the process of partition. Write down the process of partition. The process of partition. The process of partition. The process of partition. Write down. First point, the idea might appear simple. The idea might appear simple, but it presented all kinds of difficulties. Okay, the idea might appear simple, but it presented all kinds of difficulties. All kinds of difficulties. Second point, first of all, first of all, there was no single Muslim majority belt. There was no single Muslim majority belt in British India. In British India. Okay. In British India. There were two areas of concentration. There were two areas of concentration. There were two areas of concentration. One in the west and the other in the east. One in the west and the other in the east. One in the west and the other in the east. There was no way, there was no way these two parts could be joined. These two parts could be joined. These two parts could be joined. Secondly, secondly, not all Muslims majority areas, not all Muslim majority areas wanted to be in Pakistan. Wanted to be in Pakistan. So we know that it is related with a single political party called IUML. There are various other Muslim leaders are there. Their idea is not like the idea of IUML. So such kind of Muslims, they don't want to join with Pakistan. Clear? Okay, all the Muslims, they don't want to join with Pakistan. That is the second problem. Okay, not all the Muslim majority areas wanted to be in Pakistan. Next one, the third problem was, the third problem was that two of the Muslim majority provinces, the two of the Muslim majority provinces, the two of the Muslim majority provinces of British India, of British India, Punjab and Bengal. Punjab and Bengal. Punjab and Bengal had very large areas had very large areas, had very large areas where where non-Muslims non-Muslims were in majority. Okay, non-Muslims were in majority. Okay, clear. So Punjab and Bengal, we know that Muslims are majority in that two provinces or belt. Okay. At the same time, number of non-Muslims also are there in that region in large numbers, larger numbers. Clear. So that created another problem. That created the partition very problematic or troublesome one. Next one. The fourth problem was the fourth problem was the problem of minorities on the problem of minorities on both side of the border, both sides of the border, BORDER, border. Okay, clear. So these are the challenges that related with the division of the country. Clear. What are the challenges? There are only two Muslim majority regions, okay, where concentration of Muslims are too high. Okay, one is in the eastern side, the other one it is in the western side. Clear. Okay, it is not possible to join these two areas together. Impossible. Because in the middle Indian mainland, where a number of other religious groups are living. Clear or not? Okay. The same time, next problem, what is that? All the Muslims in the country are not willing to join with the Pakistan. Only a political party IUML and their supporters only want to division. Other Muslims in India, they don't want to join with the Pakistan. Another problem. It is not possible, right? So division is not possible. Third one, okay, in the Muslim majority region in Punjab and Bengal, not only the Muslim majority, but sorry, a large number of non-Muslims also in those regions, in those region that created the next problem. Finally, what are the last problem? The minorities want to move from one to the another. Basically, the minority they living or they stayed in near the border area of these two countries. They suffered a lot. They faced a lot of a problem. There was in a dilemma. That people was in a dilemma. Where want to go? Where wanted to go? Clear? Okay, want to stay in Pakistan or want to move to India? Clear or not? Or want to stay in India or need to move to Pakistan? Such kind of questions arose at that time. Okay, so this is the challenges that basically faced by the government for dividing the country. So next subheading, the consequences of partition. Consequences. Anyway, one incident happened, right? After effect will be there, impact will be there, right? Maybe positive or negative or both. Clear? We are observing history, we are able to learn one thing. What is that? Hmm? We are learning history, right or not? So after each and every historical event, one portion will be there. Okay, what is that? Positive and negative impact of that event. Positive and negative impact of the French Revolution. Positive and negative impact of the Russian Revolution. Positive effect of or negative effect of democratic rule, right? So it's a contradictory one, right? Okay, so basically in Marxism we will study that. Marxism, theory of Karl Marx, okay, termed as the dialectical materialism. Dialectical materialism. Clear or not? So contradictory subjects we are able to find. Contradictory things are there. Clear? Everywhere, if you're observing, so we are able to find a contradictory to the another one. Clear? Can you give some example for that? Day, night. Clear or not? Day and night. Right or not? Okay. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. Okay. Genders. Clear. Male, female. Clear or not? So a contradiction we are able to find. Okay. So consequences of the partition. What are you thinking? Positive consequences or negative consequences? So that related with a different sect of people or different groups of people. If asking to Muhammad Ali, Jinnah says that the partition is a good for you. Jinnah will say, yeah, of course it is a good for you. Sorry, good for him. Right? Why? Why? So he become the head of a country, right or not? Okay. Or else they will not have, there is no chance to become so. Okay. Clear. Now, write down. The year 1947, the year 1947. So one more thing I have to say to you people. So we are learning number of things from the textbook. For all these things that printed in the textbook, that has another side, another side. Clear or not? Okay, basically termed as the subaltern history. Subaltern history. Unknowing things are there. Unknowing things are there. So, for example, I can say, remember, this is not creating any controversy. It is the story is not created by me, and I don't know the authenticity of this thing that what I am trying to speak to you people. Clear or not? Okay, but various newspaper, various magazines, okay, various stories or biographies that are written by various famous writers, okay, clear or not, or even the politicians, okay, as per their writings, we came to this conclusion. Okay, so example, we know that Jawaharlal Nehru, clear, he always wear one thing on his pocket. What is that? That was a rose flower, I think so, right? Yes or no? Of course. Okay. And why he wearing that? What is the reason behind that? Okay. As we studied, he loves kids, right? Right or not? So his birthday is celebrating as Children's Day in India. Children's Day in India. Okay. But numerous reports says that he was in love with, okay, Mountbatten, the last viceroy of India, India's wife, Lady Mountbatten, it seems. Clear? Understand? I already told you that I don't know the authenticity. Clear or not? But numerous writings and published reports says that. Clear? Clear? So what we know, he wore a flower, rose flower, okay, to express his love towards kids, and we are celebrating the day, I mean his birthday, as Children's Day in India. Okay, so other side I told now, right or not? Clear or not? Like that, what we are learning in the textbook, all these things have a another side, another side. Okay, and it is your responsibility to explore it and learn it. Clear? Clear? Not just become a mere reader of textbook. Instead of that, you have to become an explorer of knowledge. Okay, want to know what are the things that behind it. So in history, we will learn the story of the kings and queens. They become victorious in wars there, right? Right? Ballads, right? Yes or no? In Kerala, if you are going to the northern Kerala, the Malabar region, there are a particular group of people. Okay, it's called Panans. Okay, clear or not? Their main activity is singing songs to glorify the story of or heroic deeds of the fighters. I mean, Che Guevara. Clear or not? Clear or not? Hmm? Heard about that? Okay, like that. A number of Aromel Che Guevara, Tacholio Then, and like various famous warriors of that time. Clear? Understand? But no such ballad sings the story of the person, those who defeated, those who failed. Will say or not? Will say or not? No. How he failed? What's the reason behind that? Nobody will think about that. Clear? Clear? Okay, so but if a person is become victorious, the other side one person will be there, right or not? The person, those who tasted the failure. Okay, but in books we are unable to learn that, right? So explorer will do that. Clear? Termed as the subaltern history and the subaltern study. Subaltern. Clear? Okay. First of all, remember, I want a group of students, they are interested in this subject. Okay. Interest is necessary. Interest is necessary. So after completing 10th class, there is no other option. So we studying 12th class, sorry, 11th class and 12th class. Don't think like that. Understand? Anyway, you're utilizing your time, you're spending your time. So use that in a fruitful way. Clear? Basically, I told that I am not a person those who like to give advices. Clear? I don't like it because in my life, the most worst thing I I means okay, that is advices. I don't like it. Okay, like that I myself I don't want to give advices for anyone. I'm not interested in that. Okay, these are just some suggestions. You can take it or you can leave it. That's up to you people. Clear? So different people, they are coming from different political, social, and economical conditions. So your attitudes are different. Okay. So a common suggestions or a common advice will not work with everyone equally. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Definitely. So if you are learning in psychology, psychological teachers will say that. What is that? Human minds are unpredictable. It is unpredictable. Okay. So I am taking a class. What are you thinking about me? Or what are you thinking about your classmates? Nobody is able to read it. There is no machine to read the mind of an individual there. Clear? So it is unpredictable. Now, what I'm thinking, the next moment I will think something else, or I will act as per not as per our mentality. Sorry, my mentality sometime there. Okay, that is depend upon you people, right? Yes or no? I am coming with a calm and quiet mind, and my plan is to speak politely with everyone. Someone scolding me means what will happen? Someone humiliating means what will happen there? Definitely the plan will change. Clear? So it is unpredictable. We cannot say that. So I am not interested to give any advices for you people. I'm not that kind of person also. Okay. So remember, try to do something in a fruitful way. This is a suggestion. You can do it. Okay, so I thinking that you have umpteen time with you. You are sitting at home. All amenities are there with you. Internet is there. All the information is available in the fingertip there, right? Okay, in a single click, you will get all the information. But the click is to switch off your camera or switch off your or turn off your computer, right? It's not like that. Do that. Okay, explore. Okay, become a knowledgeable person. Knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is a power. More knowledge, more the power. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so policy should be something about everything under the sun. What is that? Something about everything under the sun and everything about something under the sun. Clear? Okay, it should be your policy. You want to do that. Clear? I cannot say this to a commerce student. Clear? I can say only this for a humanities student. Okay, clear or not? Myself, I completed science in pre-degree, right or not? But I like this subject. So in PG classes and UG classes, I choose what? Art subjects. Art subjects. Clear or not? Okay, all subjects has its own importance. Its own importance. Okay, if you are asking to some teachers, they will say their subject is the topmost subject in the world. There is no other subject is able to conquer that subject, right or not? Yes or no? Okay, our subjects are not like that. We are studying about everything. Okay, we are giving equal importance for everything, right or not? Our subject is not the unique subject, or our subject is not the extreme super subject or something like that. Okay, we are learning that is necessary for existing in the society. Existing in the society, clear or not? We want to create a society that is useful for everyone, that creating equal opportunity for everyone, that make everyone to lead a good and dignified life. That's what we, or that's why we are learning this political science. So a politician is able to change the world, right? Right or not? A politician is able to change the world or not? His ideas. Okay. Now one politician making many problems for us. We know that, right? Okay. So politicians are able to make the changes in the life of each and every individual. Each and every individual. So who is a politician? He's from you people and we people, right? Maybe after some days, okay, you'll get good jobs in civil service. Okay, that time also you wanted to think how to make changes in the society. How can we improve the life of the people? Okay, let it be. Now we started from here, right? Consequences, negative and positive. Okay, there to the subaltern, right? The other side of history, the other side of history. Clear? You will learn about this in higher classes. Okay, higher classes. Clear? Perfectly. A particular division is there in history that's called to be the subaltern history in politics also. Okay, let it be. So, consequences of the partition. Clear? So, what are you thinking? Are you learning political science or are you learning history here? Tell me. Tell me.
More like history.
History. So the event of the past, right? Right. Okay. But how can we connect that with the politics? Hmm? The things that what we or the mistake that what we committed in the past should not be today. Okay, we should not repeat in today's politics. That's why we are learning all these things here. So consequences of partition, consequences of a partition. Write down. The year 1947 was the year of one of the largest, one of the largest abrupt, one of the largest abrupt, unplanned, unplanned, and tragic transfer of population, and a tragic transfer of population, and a tragic transfer of population that human history has known. That human history has known. Already underlined these things in your textbook too, right? Okay. Next sentence. The partition of 1947, the partition of 1947 was most abrupt and unplanned, was most abrupt and unplanned, which created, which created and spread communal rights, which created and spread communal rights, RIOTS, rights, communal rights, dividing country into, dividing country into various community zones, dividing country into various community zones, social sufferings, social sufferings, to shelter in refugee camps, social sufferings to shelter in refugee camps, killing of women, killing of women, and separation of families. Again, separation of families. Except it divided, except it divided financial assets, financial assets. Financial assets, comma, employees, comma, employees, comma, employees, and created conflict, and created conflicts among Hindus and Muslims, among Hindus and Muslims. Okay. So these things are all about from me today. And one more class is there, I think so today. Okay. It is 4:15 to 5 o'clock. So we will meet at that time and we will discuss the textbook. Okay, guys. Okay, so just read your notes properly and we will meet in the next class. Thank you.